Leadership sets the tone. Do you know what you want? We say that leadership sets the direction for our teams to follow. If the leader has a focus on people, then the team follows suit and focus on people. If the leader drives results, the team focuses on results. The leader's mindset is mirrored in their team. Ferocious Leaders by Tracy Izzard gave us a deep review on how leaders can in fact be both. She gave us depth in thinking and a pathway to practice. Deliberate acts of leadership have to be taken to set the pace, to ensure your expectations are met and that your team work in a way that you want them to establish that working tone. This is all well and good, but do you know what you actually want? John Hattie talks to us about effect size, and his work looks at teacher clarity. Teacher clarity has an effect size of 0.75. That's nearly 2 years for every year. So 180% if you want a percentage. That's a huge impact. That's value for money. Firstly, do we understand teacher clarity and what this means? And secondly, do we practice it with our teachers? And probably more importantly, if our teachers are going to teach with clarity in the understanding of the outcome standard and explicit measures and practice to align with this, depth of knowledge and what progress and achievement looks like in the standard, and they select deliberate acts of teaching to ensure that learning happens. That's a quick summary. Then surely we as leaders need to be very clear about what leadership clarity is. If clarity has this impact on students, it must have a similar impact on teachers. To offer clarity to teachers, you need to be clear yourself about what you want to see in practice, to unpack this and to scaffold teachers to success. Surely. Do you know what you want your team, want from your team? Do you know how you want them to work? Have you got a specific criteria for that? Do you know how you want them to communicate? Do you know how you want them to teach? And do you know what best practice looks like? Are you current in what you expect from the classroom and from people? Do you know how you want decisions made? What do your values look like in day-to-day life? Are these expectations for your team, or do you model them and live by them too? What is your daily mantra, and is it a reality? Is your vision your reality? Until you know, how will your team know? Some mantras I embrace are: be useful, be real,